Welcome to SVR IAS Academy. In this current affairs video lecture, let's discuss about Global Peace Index 2016. Global Peace Index 2016. Global Peace Index is considered as the first such study to rank countries around the world based on their peacefulness. The index is an attempt to measure the relative position of different countries and regions based on the peacefulness. Which institute has developed this index? Institute for Economics and Peace. Institute for Economics and Peace is the institute developed the Global Peace Index. Global Peace Index is calculated by using three broad themes. One is level of safety and security in the society, extent of domestic and military or international conflict, and third is degree of militarization. These are the three parameters used to calculate Global Peace Index. Global Peace Index 2016 ranks 163 countries based on the level of peacefulness. So 163 countries have taken into account in that. Last rank goes to Syria. Last rank means Syria is the least peaceful country in the world. Then followed by South Sudan, Iraq, Afghanistan and Somalia. These are the countries ranked low in the Global Peace Index 2016. Why Syria is named as least peaceful? In Syria, you might be knowing about civil war that is going in Syria since 2009. There is a war between Syrian government and rebels, and on the other side, emergence of the Islamic State, which occupies almost 1/3 of the Syrian land. So multiple players, rebels supported by the US and allies, and Syrian government supported by Russia. So simply it is the internationalization of the civil war of Syria that made the issue more complicated. Because of that, more than 30 lakh Syrians fled the country and took refuge in many places of the world. Apart from Syria, the country called South Sudan. If you are reading current affairs for last 4 to 5 years, you might be knowing that initially there is one country called Sudan. After that, more than 20 years of civil war, South Sudan became independent. In the international politics, South Sudan is the last country or youngest country in the world. It's the youngest country to get admission in the United Nations, and another country is called as Sudan. Because of the oil reserves and various ethnic communities, South Sudan is facing civil war among various ethnic communities. And Iraq is also named as least peaceful country because of the historical reasons. Saddam Hussein was ruling the country and he was a dictator. After 9/11 attack, US launched war on terror. US launched war on terror on Afghanistan, then later extended to Iraq. At the end of the war, Saddam Hussein was killed and democratic government established. Because of the power politics and Shia-Sunni conflict, bomb blast is occurring in the Iraq almost on daily basis. So it's one of the danger country to live, and that's why it is ranked as the least peaceful country. Afghanistan, you might be knowing very well the Taliban factor. There's an ongoing fight between the current government and Taliban makes the Afghanistan one of the least peaceful country, and the final one is Somalia. Here, Somalia is the origin for piracy. Most of the piracy activities takes place in the coast of Somalia. In our separate video lecture, we'll discuss about Somalia and Horn of Africa. In the Global Peace Index, Iceland is ranked as the world's most peaceful country. Iceland is ranked as most peaceful country. Take your geography atlas and go to the Europe and find out where Iceland is located. It is an island nation located separately or away from the Europe. So it is considered as world's most peaceful country, then followed by Denmark and Austria. What is the economic loss because of the violence? So the economic impact of violence on the global economy calculated around 13 trillion US dollar. Imagine 13 trillion US dollar every year. Around 13% of the gross domestic product goes into waste because of the violence. In 2016, world is becoming less peaceful because of increased terrorist activities and high level of political instability in various parts of the world. Another important point is that increasing internationalization of internal conflicts is another important point. Second point, funding for the UN peacekeeping activities is increasing and increased tremendously in 2016 because of increasing violent activities around the world. This point is important. Increasing internationalization of internal conflicts. Take a country, for example, Syria. Civil war started in Syria in 2009. If there are no international players like US, Russia is not involved in the conflict or civil war means Syrian crisis would be over few years back. But the internal conflict of Syria became internationalized with involvement of many major players like US, Russia, other Western countries. So the crisis still is going on because of this increasing internationalization of internal conflicts. Another region you should know is MENA region. MENA stands for Middle East and Northern Africa. MENA stands for Middle East and Northern Africa. The region is ranked as least peaceful region in the world. Least peaceful region in the world. In the MENA region, the less peaceful nations like Somalia, Iraq and other countries are located. Now let's discuss about India's position in the Global Peace Index 2016. India ranked 141st country out of 163 countries ranked in the Global Peace Index 2016. So 141 out of 160 means even we can say India also a less peaceful country. Because of the violence in 2015 we lost 680 billion US dollars. We lost 680 billion US dollars in 2015 because of the violence. In 2014, India's rank was 143. In 2015, India's rank improved 2 positions. India got 141 rank. But don't get confused. It does not mean we are becoming more peaceful country. Other countries are performed worst because of the worst performance of other countries, our rank improved better. But our peace score is getting worst every year. Our country's peace score is decreased. So violence is not decreasing because of the worst performance of other countries. Our rank is slightly improved in the 2016 Global Peace Index. Take South Asia. Within South Asia, Bhutan was the best ranked country. So it ranked 13th out of 163. So Bhutan is the best ranked country in South Asia, and India rank is 5th within South Asia, and Pakistan ranks 6th. South Asia has 8 member countries. They are Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Maldives. So totally 8 countries are there in South Asia, or you can say in the SAARC. The index, there is a Global Peace Index 2016, is important for writing answers in GS paper 2, and also you can quote this index while writing answers on essay in topics of extremism, violence, terrorism, internal security and so on. In these topics you can quote this example and prepare well. Thank you.